guys, how are you all doing? Today we're going to work on this circuit here. Look, I have a battery, it has a positive side, and the LED, which has a longer leg on a shorter leg. When I connect the longer leg on the positive side and the shorter leg on the negative side, the LED lights up. If I reverse it, it doesn't light up. So, today we're going to study why that happens. Okay? So, first, let's think of a word I use a lot.
I said it was a circuit, right?
Okay, let's see what a circuit is. Alright? Let's take a simpler example. Imagine a racetrack. Let's remove the things that no need. For example, let's reduce the racetrack to the minimum. What do you need on the racetrack? Smaller. Car.
All right.
Ran.
Okay.
What else?
A path. Makes sense. There has to be a place to run to. So, we also have the start for everyone to begin together and the end to determine the champion. So if you take all the other things, they are just complements, like the bleachers and so on. So let's focus only in this circuit. So I need to have a beginning, a path, and an end. So basically, I need, let's repeat three things: a beginning, a path, and an end. Cars or people will pass this way.
Okay.
Let's think now about a circuit just like this one, an electronic circuit. So I need the start, right? The start is the positive side of the battery. I need the end. The end is the negative of the battery. And I need a path, which would be ledge. Can there be more components on the way? Yes, we'll study these. But let's start with the simplest. Here's the racetrack example. So I'll have my beginning. I set my path, and there will be cars passing by, and there will be the end. This material is what you are seeing now. Here. I'll be making it available on my blog on the Molecular Hollandia website. Then you can visit www.moleculangelo.com.br. Tips and tutorials, all that will be there. I'll leave the link in the description here. So, in summary, we have the beginning, and we can also call it the positive terminal of the battery, or the phase, if it's something residential, the socket, for example. We have a set path, which are the wires, just like we're going to use the proto boat, also a path. I'll show this later. And we have the end, which is the negative side of this. We are going to simulate this circuit now in Tinkercad. Since the next lessons will also be on Arduino, and we will use components, you don't need to buy them. If you're interested, you can buy it later. I'll even leave a link in the description from one of our partners. But you can simulate these on your computer or phone. Go to this link, create your profile, and I will show you how it works right now. Okay? This platform here is Tinkercad. With it, I can make 3D objects, I can make sockets, I can play around with block programming and make a procedural object. Procedural is when you code and it builds itself.
We're alone. Okay.
I'll see who is on the circuit.
I'll come more up here to the create section.
And I'll take the circuit on my right side. Here, I have basic components. Because there are others, I can come here and ask for all of them. I can get Arduinos here. I can look for circuit assembly. So let me get the basics here to start this circuit that I showed at the beginning. It needs a 3-volt battery of type 1 EDA. English. The LED has something curious about it, which is called polarized. What does that mean? It must have a positive side and a negative side.
If it's not like this, it won't work.
So I'm taking this, and how do I know which is positive and which is negative? Do I need to memorize these names? No. The positive side is this longer leg of the LED here, even on a physical LED. When I take it and place it here, we can see that it has a leg here. This one is bigger and a smaller one here. Here it's no different. It has a leg, which is the one with the little curve here, which is bigger, and the smaller leg. I like to turn it here so we can start from the beginning, which is the positive side. Remember the circuit? I need the start. I'm going to click here to mirror the component, meaning I'm going to flip it. So I mirrored the component. I will get the positive here. If I want to make a neat curve, I click here again, and it will stop where I clicked and make a curve. And then I connect it to the positive. But remember, I said that for a circuit, we need 3 things. The beginning, which is positive, the end, which is negative, and a blend path. Until then, I entered my LED here, so the energy will clean up through the wire here.
Okay, will you join the little group?
Positive, but there's no way out. So now I need to disconnect the negative to finish assembling my circuit. One cool thing about Tinkercad is that I can change the color of the wire. So I can click on the wire here and change the color to red here. Now I'll click and pick the black color as an example. I'm finishing the circuit. So imagine the rascals passing here, going through my LED, now heading towards the negative finish line. Oh, cool. I set it up. Now what?
If you can simulate it, you can leave it.
This is working.
If you're going to
Up
click,
here, start the simulation.
and then I can see that the LED turned on. I'll stop the simulation and start it again. Oh, but there's a warning here. Yes, I have a notification. We will address this part in the next video, where we will also start with the breadboard. Okay? Explaining this part issue in more detail, and already starting to use a bit of Arduino. Okay? Well, if you liked the video, give it a like, share, invite your friends to watch too, and we'll keep going with our lessons. Okay?
See you next time. See you later.